First one, best underdog of UFC for UFC 265. Okay. In my opinion, I'm probably not overly confident in it, but as far as just outright value on an underdog, I think it's got to be Ed Herman, man. I like Ed Herman quite a bit. He's on a 3-fight winning streak, albeit dating back to 2019. But Alonzo Menifield, he hits hard. But you get him outside of that first round, and he's in some trouble. This is a guy who got knocked out to OSP, and then lost a pretty, brutal decision, unanimous decision to Devin Clark. And Ed Herman, he's kind of like the light heavyweight. He's kind of like the light heavyweight Darren Elkins. He hangs around, and he wins fights inside the distance. He turns fights around. You look at, he's 4-4 in his last 8 fights. He's only fought 8 times in the past 6 years. Ed Herman, 3-5 on the inside the distance prop for 8.34 units in that stretch. Only 3 of his last 8 fights have gone the distance. And then you look at Alonzo Menifield, he's 3-2 in the UFC. He's only gone the distance once. I don't know. He just seems like he's got one good round in him, and then apart from that, I think Ed Herman, as long as he can survive that first round, you're talking. I think there's a big gap, and I've said this before many times. Even if we go, 1-1 into the third round, even if it's we're going 28-28 into the third round, and I got plus 200 on this guy, on Ed Herman. I'm at plus 200. I like it, and especially I think Alonzo Menifield, he gets exponentially less dangerous as the fight goes on. So, and Ed Herman, he's a veteran, right? Like, he's been around for a while. He's taken quite a bit of damage, but he's also, like I said, he's only had 8 fights in the past 6 years. So yeah, I like Ed Herman at plus 200. I love that spot. I also really like, let me see here. I like fight goes the distance no in this fight quite a bit. That price is, it's at minus 260, but that's still a decent parlay piece. I don't think, Ed Herman kind of, if it's not his night, the fight will be over pretty quick. And Alonzo Menifield, he only has really one good round in him, and then he just gets exponentially less dangerous. These are guys, 2 guys that are just going to be swinging for the fences once we get past like the 6-minute mark of this fight. So yeah, I really don't. I'm fairly confident that this one will not go the distance. All right.